Happy New Year, and what better way to start a new year than a bit of winter sun. So it's 4 AM now, New Year's Day. I had to have an early night last night, New Year's Eve, but I'll be celebrating in the sun today when I get there, so it'll be worth it. Setting off from Whitby to Manchester Airport, flying to Gran Canaria, Puerto Rico for a week, so hopefully get some nice sun there, have a good holiday. Perfect way to start the new year. Parked up on level 4, Terminal 2, Manchester Airport, so just parking car park straight down the corridor, straight in lift, and you're straight into Terminal 2. A bit more expensive but a lot easier. Straight in nice and early, quick looking duty free. First time I've been to Manchester Airport. I'm impressed with it so far. Just going to go for some breakfast now. Come to Bridgewater for breakfast. Like a pub place. Gone for full English breakfast. Sausage sandwich. That was £52 for all that. 2 adults, 2 kids, so not too bad really for airport.
Right, what colour do you want?
Oh, where?
Look after my stuff.
Well, this airport is massive compared to Newcastle and Leeds Bradford. It's a lot better, feels like more spacious because it's so big, it doesn't seem as crowded. There we go, now a Jet 2 flight. I've got the full row to myself. Sat on the plane about 45 minutes waiting to take off. Finally we're off.
Loads on offer, so see what takes your fancy. We'll be with you soon.
That's been a long flight that. I feel like we've been up plane for a full day. Coming into land at Palmas, Gran Canaria now. It's like something to do with fishing that. You can see all them big massive pots you can see, and like a fishing boat. That must be something to do with fishing. They're expecting a storm today in Gran Canaria though. Storm Francis, I think. It's been quite a bit of turbulence on this flight. Quite windy now for the landing. Little baby on board, but baby's doing well really. It could have been a lot worse, it could have been noisier.
Passport, keys and all other valuables. Anything left behind will be handed to our ground team here. Take care when you open the overhead lockers, as some things may have moved during the flight. Just so you know, you're not allowed to smoke or vape on the way to the terminal or in the terminal itself.
Our friendly customer helpers are all ready and waiting to help you. You can't miss them. They're wearing our famous red uniform and, of course, a big welcoming smile. You can now use your phones, but larger devices must stay switched off. If you're on a Jet2 holiday, your arrival transfer information is now available in our app, but we'll also send it by SMS.
Thanks for flying with us today, and from all of us, have a lovely holiday.
Finally off that plane. Well, we didn't get too bad, it was very windy. Few black clouds up there.
Airplane mode.
We got straight through security faster and it took about 5 minutes. Now we're waiting ages for the luggage. Been here about 45 minutes and nothing seems to be coming. Finally got an hour bus transfer now. So hopefully let's get to Puerto Rico. Should take about 35 minutes, they said. Getting cloudier and it's raining now as well. As soon as we get here, yesterday it was very hot, sunny here. Now we're here, raining. A few tunnels to drive through under out mountains to get to Puerto Rico. The bus drivers took us to Puerto de Magan first, drove straight past Puerto Rico, come to Puerto de Magan. Delayed the journey even more now. Now we have to drive all the way back to Puerto Rico, where the last drop now, when we're supposed to be first. Got to Puerto Rico now at our hotel. Finally, just in time for sunset. It's 7 PM now. Should have been here hours ago. But at least we've got a nice sunset to see. So we'll have to get into our hotel now and get checked in. This is a view from the hotel balcony. We're just going to walk across to the Europa shopping centre. It's only 5 minutes over the road. I'm going to go over there and get something to eat. I'm going to go to Barbacoa restaurant and show bar. Going for the burger and chicken fajitas and pizza, a couple of drinks. Michael Jackson show on tonight and the singer on now first. Good place this, I'll definitely come here again. €50 for burger, fajitas, pizza, 2 pints. Well, finally arrived at our hotel in Puerto Rico. 7 PM we arrived. We set off. The flight from Manchester Airport was at 10:30, but started off a disaster because the plane was delayed an hour. Air traffic control, they said. So we sat on the plane at 10:30. By the time we took off, it was near enough 11:30. So by the time we landed, and then we had to wait for the transfer. The transfer bus decided to go to Puerto de Magan before Puerto Rico, so we drove straight past Puerto Rico and then came back to Puerto Rico. So by the time we got here, it's 7 o'clock now, dark and raining, so not a good start. So it's been a long day. Been up since 3 AM New Year's Day. Set off at 4 from Whitby to Manchester Airport. Got there nice and early, had breakfast, and then now we're finally here. Tired out. Hopefully wake up tomorrow morning with some sun. we just put our suitcase in that room, and then we're starving, so we had nothing to eat since breakfast, so we're going over to the Europa shopping centre. It's only 5 minutes over the road, so I'm going to go over there and get something to eat. That's it, we're back at the hotel room now. We went to Barbacoa restaurant and show bar. Had burger, chicken fajitas, pizza, a couple of pints. There's a singer on now, and then Michael Jackson will be coming on soon. First time I've flown from Manchester Airport in years, so overall I think it was a good experience. I think Manchester Airport's good. I prefer it to Newcastle and Leeds. It's a bit further away from Whitby. It took us like 2.5 hours to get there, but once you're there it's more spacious and doesn't seem as busy or crowded. So it was alright, apart from the plane being delayed for a bit due to air traffic control. It was alright. And once we landed in Gran Canaria, we were straight through security in about 5 minutes, but then we were waiting about 40 minutes for the suitcases, so that slowed it down again. And then we got on our transfer bus and we were waiting for a couple of people on there for a while, so slowed it all down. So we should have been here about 4 o'clock, but instead we didn't get here till 7 p.m. But what a way to start the new year anyway, so let's look forward to a good week in Puerto Rico.